Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
A very good morning to all of you. Welcome you to the finals of Daksh, the e-business quiz finals, organized by the Department of MBA and Research Center, RNS Institute of Technology. We have just one more participant to join in, and once she's here, we should be in a position to start off with this finals. Just to give you a brief statistics of how the event went by to the YouTube audience and to everyone else who's joining us. We had a total of 295 teams registering and 263 teams participating, and of which 6 teams have qualified and made it for the finals. The 6 teams that have made it for the finals are as follows. Here they go. All right, these are the finalists. A great applause to them. Team number 1, we have Dayanand Sagar College of Engineering, Sumant and Tony. Sumant and Tony, could you please raise your hands? Your hands, as in not the Zoom hands, just to wave the audience to the YouTube, saying that you are our finalists. So Tony and Sachin will form team number 1 from Dayanand Sagar College of Engineering. Team number 2, we have PES University, Ajay and Nitin. Ajay and Nitin, just wave your hands so that the YouTube audience will get a glimpse of you. Done. Okay. Team number 3, we have Ashrita. She's yet to join from Presidency University. So we will wait for Ashrita to join. Team number 4, we have Sagar and Malola Simha from Shisharipuram College. So that is Sagar and Malola from Shisharipuram College. They were also the winners of our previous year Gestion. That's the annual fest of RNS IT MBA's finals. In team number 5, we have Subramanya and Rajesh from GM Institute of Technology, Davangere. So welcome you guys as well. And in team number 6, we have Suraj and Shiv Shankar from MES College of Arts, Commerce and Science. Suraj and Shiv Shankar, could you please wave your hands? Suraj and Shiv Shankar, we request you to come on video. Yeah. Even Shiv Shankar? Yes, done. So we should be in a position to start off with the quiz. We are just waiting for one of the participants to join. My name Ashrita. We'll just wait for about a minute or two to start off with the quiz. So we represent RNS Institute of Technology, the Department of MBA and Research Center, a premier B school offering MBA education. We've been here for the last 17 years, and we rank at the top in the university with respect to our academic and our placement endeavors. Our students are being trained in Pegasus Institute of Excellence for outbound training and learning programs. We have secured funded projects from the Government of India for the last 3 years. We also offer courses in analytics. We have a Center of Excellence, wherein courses like digital marketing and business analytics are being offered. Our students also have the track record of securing the top 3 ranks every year in the university level, and this has been happening for quite a while now. And we offer also a doctoral program. We have a full-fledged team of about 20 plus research scholars pursuing their PhD in RNS Institute of Technology, Department of MBA and Research Center. So this is a brief overview of our department. And as most of you are aware, RNSIT is the brainchild of our beloved chairman, Dr. R.N. Shetty, a visionary who has started this institute as a branch of all of his business endeavors, also a philanthropist of great stature. And RNSIT ranks itself as one of the best accredited engineering colleges. Our departments have been accredited by the NBA. I hope Ashrita has joined. And Ashrita, please make your video visible to us. There, great. So that is Ashrita, who is our team number 3. Team number 3. So I guess now we are good to go. We should be. Yeah, 1 second.
Guys, who have raised their hands, please lower your hands.
All right. So if all set, we will start off with the first round. There are 3 rounds in the finals. The first round will be started off in a minute from now. So here we go. This is your first round. The first round, as you guys could see there on the screen, is called the Devil's Advocate. Now, it is for you guys to figure out who is the devil and who is the advocate. So we will see, will it be a battle between the devil or will the advocate eventually win? So at the end of the quiz, we will eventually get to know who would be the devil and who would be the advocate. I will leave you buzzing there with that. Now, the instructions of these rounds for the benefit of the participants and that of the audience are as follows. You could see the instructions. These are descriptive questions. This is a non-buzzer round. This is one round where there is no passing of questions that's being allowed. There are 12 questions in all, given the fact that there are 6 teams, so each team gets to answer 6 questions, clockwise twice. And to the attention of everyone who are viewing it, all the teams have been monitored. The participant psychology is being monitored live by our team of organizers and such. So if it's all set, we should be in a position to start off with our quiz. We will be starting off with the first question to the first team. To the attention of the audience and to that of the teams have been numbered as follows. PS is team 1, Presidency is team 2, Dayanand Sagar is... No? I'm sorry. Dayanand Sagar is team number 1, PS is team number 2, Presidency is team number 3, Shesharipuram College is team number 4, GMIT is team number 5, and MBS Degree College is team number 6. So if you're all set, the first question goes to the Dayanand Sagar College here. Here we go. At the end of the question, you should be ready with the answer. First question, here we go. All right. Dayanand Sagar, this is your question. In the 1970s, an ad firm did research for HLL, and the insight they got was that the Indian housewife spent her entire time cooking or managing the house, except the 10 minutes that she spends taking a bath. It then commissioned what she daydreamed from dawn to dusk. What did all of these insights basically result to? What basically resulted from it? You can go through the theory that is there behind this funda. You will have to come out with an answer. You have another 10 seconds to give your answer.
Tony? Yeah, Tony, it should be something like a gas stove or something, because entire time in cooking, 10 minutes in bath.
I think the key here is daydream from dawn to dusk.
Yeah.
Daydream from dawn to dusk. That's the trend.
Wanna answer something?
No answer? Guys, you can give it a try. There's no negative marking.
Tony, you want to give it a shot?
No, bro.
I'll give it a shot.
Yes.
Is this like it resulted in a cooking gas?
No, it didn't result in a cooking gas. The teams, there's no pass. So I will have to give you the answer. The answer is the little girl in the waterfall. So it was discovered that women spent only some minutes in a waterfall. So therefore, Alec Padamsee, a very well-known, ad maker, figured out that why don't we have an ad wherein women wanted to fantasize having a waterfall, and that's how the little girl in the waterfall ad came into being as such. So that is the answer that we were looking out for. So no marks to the first team. Now, second question, direct to the team number 2, PS University. Here we go. This is your question. Yes. Charles Darwin is a great name in the world. All of us are aware. He's one of the most influential humans to have ever lived. However, we often forget one of his innovations that we use every day. An aging Darwin in his study had to quickly reach specimens to study them. So he did something very quirky with his furniture. His innovation today can be found in all lecture theaters, administrative offices, and cubicles all around the world. So what is this one innovation of Charles Darwin that the world has really forgotten? Your 10 to 15 seconds starts now. We have the team from PS there answering this question.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
The chair with wheels.
Chair with
Wheels.
Can you substantiate?
The office is there with the wheels, which we can move around and which we can recline. So
All right. So here we have the first 10 points for the quiz. Correct answer. So Charles Darwin basically added wheels to chairs, and that's how the modern office chairs come into being. So the first points of the quiz go to PS University for this answer that we were looking out for. So it is held that it was Charles Darwin who added wheels to chairs, and that's how the moving chairs or the office chairs that came into the world as such. So here we go with the second question that PS University got it right. Now, moving with the next question to the Presidency University. Presidency University, Ashrita, she's the only single lady participant who has made it for the finals. So here we go with the question. Ashrita, this is your question, Presidency University. It is actually based on a 19th century guitar work named Grand Waltz, which in by Spanish musician Francisco Tárrega. It was originally named Grand Vasil, but changed to the present name after it became very famous post 1994. It is estimated that X is played 1.8 billion times a day, about 20,000 times a second. 20,000 times a second. That is the statistic. So what is this X? Here is your 15 seconds, Ashrita. What is this grand waltz that the world is so very familiar today with, which is being played at least 20,000 times in a second? What is X?
Sir, it is the music.
What music? Okay, I'll have to stop you there because your time is up. There's the correct answer. I'll play it on the slide now. So this is the Nokia tune, guys. This is the evolution of the Nokia tune. So that is the statistics behind the Nokia tune and its brief history in the world. So that was the answer that we were looking out for. So Presidency University doesn't get it right. No wonder. Maybe we have many more questions in the quiz to take things further. So now let's get into the fourth question. This goes to Sheshadipuram College. So this is your question. Here it comes. Okay, guys, this is your question. Monitor Consulting was founded in 1983 by 6 entrepreneurs, which has ties to Harvard Business School, including Michael Porter, Mark Fuller, and Joseph Fuller. Which famous Indian was a former employee here? Monitor Consulting, ties to Harvard Business School. Worked with Michael Porter, Mark Fuller, and Joseph Fuller. I guess your time's up. You have an answer?
Dilip Sangvi.
No, this is not Dilip Sangvi. I will show the answer. Please don't be amazed, all of you. So the answer for this question is this. All right. So it was Rahul Gandhi who started off his career at Monitor Consulting. And that is how the world knows Monitor Consulting for all the better reasons as such. So team number 4 getting it wrong there. Request to all of you, please use your earphones so that
We have one laptop, sir. That's the reason.
because it is echoing over here. So that's the whole point. Okay, thanks for the concern. Let's proceed. Question number 5 to GM Institute of Technology. Guys, this is your question. The Gujarati aptitude for navigation, seafaring, and commerce was legendary. Keeping the tradition, a Gujarati merchant named Kanji Malam used to make regular voyages to the African coast to barter cotton and indigo for gold and ivory. So this is a brief idea regarding who this Kanji Malam was. However, he played a very significant role to change the Indian history. So what role did this guy play in the business history of India to change the very history that India has been seen over the years? He was a Gujarati, good at seafaring and navigation. Your time to answer the question starts now.
Rajesh,
Team number 5, GMIT.
Subbu, bata.
what significant role did he play change the role of India nearby areas? Cotton, gold, ivory. Sir, cotton textile, sir.
Cotton textiles. That's the wrong answer. We are going to play the correct answer. Please have a look at it, all of you. Well, he was a guy who brought Vasco da Gama into India because he was good at seafaring. So he captained the ships of Vasco da Gama and brought him into India. And as they say, the rest is history. So it was this Gujarati guy by name Kanji Malam who was instrumental in bringing Vasco da Gama into India by captaining the ships in which Vasco da Gama traveled. So that is the answer that we were looking out for. All right. So that brings us to question number 6. This is to MES College. Guys, this is your question. Here we go. MES College. Have a look at it. A sum of 1 million crowns to his nephews and nieces, 100,000 francs to Miss Olega, an annuity of 6,000 florins to Mrs. Sophie Capiver, 50,000 marks each to Mrs. Emmy and Marie Winkelmann. These are some of the beneficiaries listed in X's will. As for the remainder of his estate, that's for about the remaining 30 million kroner, X wanted his executors to invest it in the safe securities and the interest on these be used for a certain purpose annually. Who is this X? What is this will about? Someone's X is being displayed, and whatever is the remainder is being used today in the world in a very, very famous way. So how is this will known to the world today? The remainings of this will is being taken to do something annually in the world today. What is this? You have 10 more seconds.
Shiva, do you know anything?
Oh, maybe WHO. I'm not able to get that.
No answer?
I don't think so. No.
All right. So the teams don't have an answer. It's not WHO. I'll play the answer. This is the Nobel Prize, guys. So this is the will of Alfred Nobel. So he listed out who are the beneficiaries of his will first, and then said whatever are the remnants, it would be utilized for the interest from that would be used for, giving away the Nobel Prize annually to the winners. So that was about the question that we wanted to. So now we will get back to the remaining 6 questions in this first round. Again, we will start off with team number 1, that is Dayanand Sagar College. Guys, if you're all set, this is your first question. Here we go. Dayanand Sagar College, this is your question. Second question of the round. X could easily remember his 6-figure army number, but Caroline, his wife, could not. This led to the creation of a standard in the present day, an invention by this X. what invention resulted thus? Now, you don't answer me what is this X, who is this X. Instead, you tell me what is this invention? What did this, his wife not remembering something, led to in the world that we live in today?
Tony.
Okay. Since I think it's related to American Army, wherein they introduced the dog tags.
Yeah. Is it telephone number? Telephone?
No, you're done with that. The answer is wrong. I'm going to play the answer. This is what it is. So this was the guy who invented the 4-digit ATM pin, and he was the one who invented the ATM and the idea of the 4-digit ATM pin, therefore. So for the audience who are viewing it, if you guys weren't aware, this is the history behind how the ATM pin came into the world, because the founder's wife found it very difficult to remember something with 6 digits. So this guy, when he wanted to invent the ATM, he therefore brought this idea of having the 4-digit ATM pin. And that is how his history behind the invention of the ATM and the 4-digit ATM pin. So we now get into the next question. That is to Presidency University. Guys, this is your question. When the guest complains of cold kebabs at Indore's Sayaji Hotel, the manager Prosenjit Chowdhury, inspired from the idea of many grills, started X under the guidance of late Sajid Danani, then the MD of Sayaji Hotels, starting it in Mumbai in 2006, and has been a hit among the masses throughout the country, and it continues to expand. Yes, PS University. I'm sorry, the question is for PS University, not for Presidency. Yeah, I'm sorry that this for PS University. Guys, if you have an answer.
Barbecue Nation.
All right, Barbecue Nation is a correct answer again from PS University there. So this is the history behind how Barbecue Nation came into the world. And the rest is history. So Barbecue Nation, something all of us missed big time in the lockdown. So I thought I will bring in something that we all missed as a query. So that is the answer. Another 10 points to PS University there, guys. Now moving to the next question to Presidency University. Ashrita, this is your question. Here it goes. All right. Easy one. Easy to crack. Let me see if you could do it. I don't know why people confuse me with people like Sudha Murthy, Neeru Deshpande, or Gunjan Kundania. However, I've always been a brainchild of Magan Lal Daya. Who am I? There was a huge wave when this thing happened like about 2 years back. There was a lot of confusion in the market that people started confusing this thing with the likes of Sudha Murthy or Neeru Deshpande or even Gunjan Gundania for that matter. However, all this is false. What is actually true is the person in question or the answer in question is something that's related to Magan Lal Daya. So what is this Ashrita that we are trying to describe here?
Sir, it is. I'm not getting the name. I'm not getting the name, sir.
What brand? Okay, it's a brand. What brand is this? It's something that is used in a brand.
So is it a book publication house?
There, you've taken enough time and the answer is also wrong. The answer, guys, in the audience we were looking out for was the Parle G girl. So there were a lot of noises saying that this girl resembled Sudha Murthy and a lot of other things. But when that happened, they brought in a new chain, that theory did prove wrong. And then it was credited to the right person. So that is the confusion that happened in the minds of people there. So getting it wrong again, we still have many rounds to go, no issues. I mean, 2 more rounds with some questions to go. Now we have the next team, that is Shisharipuram College. The second round for you guys in this round, here it goes. Okay, in 1893, Financial Times began Dash as a stroke of marketing genius to distinguish them from their major competitor, namely the Financial News. It was also said that it was cheaper basically using this idea. This idea is now being followed by many of the business newspapers across the world. So what did Financial Times do? Something very innovatively at that point in time, which kind of differentiated them from the rest of the others in the world.
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
So that's a pink newspaper, sir. So they started the pink newspaper, and every business newspaper is being printed on pink color.
All right, so that's a great answer. In fact, that's the correct one. 10 points to Shesharipuram College there. So this was where printing in the Solomon pink paper is what we call it. To be very precise, did start off. So printing in Solomon pink color paper, this is how it came into the world. For the information of all the audience who are watching it, if you're wondering how did this pink Solomon pink color come into being, this was the theory or the funda behind it as such. So it was brought in as a marketing genius by Financial Times to differentiate themselves from that of the other competitors. So good going there, Shesharipuram College. Now the next question goes to GM Institute of Technology. Guys, this is your question. When Ford Motor Company began, their stockholders were always having an issue. Henry Ford never had an eye for detail. One famous trivia about Henry Ford was that by the end of his tenure, the Ford Motor Company had no idea exactly how much would it cost to build a car because of this issue. What was this issue, or what was the reason for this unique thing happening at such a big MNC like Ford? So why could Ford never get to know how much could it actually cost to build a car? The reason behind was that, Henry Ford was always kind of very, very stringent and dogmatic when it came to certain principles in his life, which made sure that he did not conceptualize something in his company. And because of this, it became very difficult for the company to figure out how much would it cost to build a car. What was this issue? Why was this something happening like this in Ford? GMIT Davangere, this is your question. You have 2 seconds.
ಅವನ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಯೂಸ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದಿಲ್ವಾ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್.
Please use a regional language. Guys, please speak in English. There are audience across the globe watching. What's your answer?
Some accounting issues, maybe there.
All right, so we give them 10 points there. It is correct. For the benefit of the audience, this is the answer. That was because for a long period of time, Ford never had an accounting department in their company. He was of the belief that having an accounting department in the company would not go well with many of his beliefs. So he said that let's not have an accounting department at all with the firm. So good going there, 10 points to GMIT Davangere. We have the last question of this round. Before we get into the second round, this is the question for MES Degree College. Guys, this is your question. You can work it out by understanding what is being explained there. One reason for this design is that it is spill prone and not a bug but a feature. The argument goes that its users would find it easier to ditch this activity if the cops showed up. Its visual shorthand is usually a neon sign with a vertical line bisecting a horizontal one with an inverted triangle on top. A particular design change to this visual shorthand was added in the early 1920s when an olive fruit was added to the shorthand. What phenomenal design is this in this world that we are talking about? You could easily make it out, guys, by imagining all those triangle, bisecting, horizontal, and all of that. Your 15 seconds starts now. Just figure out geometry in your mind.
Do you know?
Is it a drone?
Suraj and your teammate, you have an answer?
No.
No.
You want to
Looks
try
like
it?
a drone. I don't know.
It looks like a drone, but it is not. Okay. It says, you could ditch it when the cops show up. Anyway, I'm going to give the answer here for the benefit of you and everybody there. Guys, this is a classic martini glass. Very, very familiar to boys and to girls alike. So this is the classic martini glass and the design of the same that was being explained in the question. All right. So we have the scores at the end of round 1. PS University are topping at 20 points. Shesharipuram College is at 10. GMIT Davangere is at 10. The remaining teams are yet to start off. Because we don't have audience for the question, there'll be no audience questions per se. So, which means we will take you to the next round. The next round will take some more time because there is passing allowed. Okay, guys, this round is called the Hawk's Eye. which means you need to pay attention to detail. You need to understand the image that is being showed, and your answering of the question will be depending on how do you understand the image there, which is why it is called the hawk's eye. A very quick look at the instructions. Visual questions. It's a non-buzzer round. The passing is allowed, however. There are 12 questions in all. The points remain same whether you're going to answer it yourself or for the pass. And of course, for this round as well, there is the participant psychology that is being monitored. So we thank the participants for having been socially tuned. We really trust you, and we go ahead with this particular round, right? So just images followed by questions. Audience, thank you for your patient viewing. We will get into this round and we will see what questions we have in store. We'll again go with the same order. The first question goes to the first team, the Anand Sagar College. Guys, if you are ready. Another thing is that if the Anand Sagar doesn't get this question, the remaining teams will not get time to think. The moment it is passed, you should be ready with an answer. So you will not be given further extra time to think about it. So I hope I've made it myself clear to the participants and to the audience who are viewing it. So if there is a pass, the team to that has been passed to, the second or the third team will not rather be getting the time to think further, right? If you're all set, we will take you through the first question in this round. Here we go. First question to the Anand Sagar College. Here we go. Commonly found in several European countries like Denmark, Finland, Germany, Iceland, Norway, and Sweden as an indicator of locations of cultural interest. This symbol is said to be a representation of the aerial view of a castle. Since 1984, where the symbol has found a permanent address, something very familiar to all of us. Where could you find something like this being inscribed in whatever we do in our lives on a daily basis? Anand Sagar, you have an answer?
Tony?
Sumant, you have an answer?
Tony, just think, right? I mean, symbol, is it like in the badges and all colleges, schools?
There are 4 like arches or pillars and connecting figures in the middle.
Permanent address. Is it like badges?
Passing you with that team too.
Is it the location symbol used in maps?
Team 2?
It something looks like a Lego brick.
No, passing you team 2 to team 3. Team number 3.
Is it a signboard? Signboard.
No, it's not a signboard. Passing you there. Team number 4, Shisharipuram College.
Lock design, the lock, LOCK, lock design.
No, it's not the lock design. Passing you with that. Team number 5, GMIT.
It is the number, sir. Door number we will be writing in double crossed line.
Oh, wrong. Passing you to team number 6, MES College.
Oh, don't have any idea.
You could just think out. No? All right. Okay. Audience and the participants, this is the Apple command key. So the Apple command key symbol that you guys view there is basically from this castle. Basically, Steve Jobs was very much mesmerized with all these castles across the world, and he tried to imbibe them on all of his products and services. This is only one such funda. There are many more such things which have been inspired, and he has brought it into his products. So this was the Apple command key that we are looking out for, which none of the teams could get it. It's a finals. We had many teams, so this is the level of rigor that we have brought in. Okay, the next question, direct to team number 2, that is PS University. Guys, here is your question. Have a look at it. What is the significance of these lines in the world that we live in today? These lines are very famous in the world for some reason. What is this? All right, so here we are in the front of the elephants. And cool thing about these guys is that they really have a long trunk. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. What lines are these? Where are these lines to be found? Ajay and Nitin, yes, you have an answer? Passing you to team number 3. Presidency, Ashrita, you have an answer?
So it's from the poem, sir.
No, it's not from the poem. We are in a business quiz, Ashrita.
Team
number 4,
have an answer, sir.
College.
So that's the first YouTube video which the CEOs shot.
Amazing answer. So that is the answer that we were looking out for. So this is the first ever YouTube video that was being uploaded on YouTube. And that happened on 8:46 p.m. on April 25, 2005. So 10 points there to Sagar and Malola for this good answer. All right. We get into the third question for Presidency University. Ashrita, here is your direct question. So this was the answer for the previous question. This guy by name Javed Karan was the one behind it. Okay, question number 3, Ashrita, here we go. This is your question. Okay, in September 2019, Adidas released this new pair of shoes to celebrate the Oktoberfest, which was held in Munich from 16th September to 3rd October. The exterior of the shoe is coated with a special material which makes this shoes unique and perhaps the first in the world of that sorts. What is so very unique about this pair of shoe? This was released by Adidas during Oktoberfest in September 2019. Ashrita, you have 10 more seconds. Passing you, Ashrita, team number 4.
Is it the shoes made of plastic?
It's not the shoes made of plastic. Passing you, team number 5. GMIT Davangere, you have an answer?
Is the size of the shoes, that heel shoes?
No, wrong. Passing you to team 6.
Is it magnet?
NUS College.
They were non-marking shoes, I think.
No, they are not non-marking shoes. Passing you to team number 1.
So is it basketball?
No, it is not basketball shoes. I mean, basketball is something very pretty. It is something crazy. The questions are tough, so it should be something crazy. Passing you to team number 2.
Is it something related to beer? Because Oktoberfest is related to beer, so something related to beer from waterproof.
Okay, we give them the points there. It is a shoe that is basically beer puke resistant. So they've got it right, beer and alcohol, and then there is puke on it. So guys were binging a bit too much during Oktoberfest. Adidas identified this opportunity. They said that, why don't we make a shoe that is resistant for puke that is going to emit it once you're alcoholic. So that's the way they discovered the opportunity. So they guessed it right. I don't know how they guessed it, but anyway, this reveals a lot about you guys. Anyways, thank you for the answer there. Correct one there. Okay, now the next question to team number 4. Shisharipuram College, here's your direct question. Here we go. All right. Popularly referred to as the queen of the country, the lady in pic here is one of the best-selling artists of all time, having sold more than 80 million records worldwide. Also an actor of repute, she will be the first woman to play this role, which before this was always played by a man. What role is she playing, or what role she played?
Bond.
Team number
James
4.
Bond. James Bond.
James Bond is the wrong answer. Passing you there to team number 5. GMIT.
Sir, president or the prime minister like that?
No, passing you. Team number 6. MES College.
Queen Elizabeth.
Sorry?
Queen Elizabeth.
No, it's not Queen Elizabeth. Passing you. Team number 1. Anand Sagar College, you have an answer?
No, sir.
Passing you. No answer. Passing you. Team number 2. Presidency University. PS University. Passing you. Team number 3. Presidency University.
Sir, a tycoon artist?
No, it's not the tycoon artist. I guess we are done with all the teams. For the benefit of the audience and the teams, guys, she is the first lady to play the Colonel Sanders of KFC. So all this while KFC, we only had men playing Colonel Sanders. But this lady by name Eric Berndt, who is also an actress, was the first one to play a woman, and that's how this is the answer that we were looking out for. Okay, we now have question number 5. Ashrita, please make your video visible. We'll give us some time. Ashrita, please make your video visible. If your video is not visible, then we may have to disqualify you. Okay, we will give her some time. We will wait for it. Okay, next question direct to team number 5, GMIT Davangere. This is your question. Okay, on a wall of this Gwalior's temple is a plaque. So this is a temple in Gwalior, and there's a plaque there which dates back to 875 CE. It has mentions of about a grant of 270 hastas, a unit of measurement for land, for a flower garden, as well as 50 garlands that they used to procure daily. These are some things that we know about, the world knows about this plaque. However, something very significant in the world of business and transactions came into being because of this plaque that was placed in this temple in Gwalior. So what is the significance of that plaque? What is there on this plaque? The first of its something in the world. GMIT, you have an answer? Gwalior's temple. I have not given the name of the temple purposely. What could you see on the plaque there?
It is telling about land, how much it is having.
No, wrong. Passing you to team 6. MES College.
Gwalior 0. About mathematics.
Sorry?
About mathematics.
Okay, so that's the correct answer, guys, to MES College there. This is Gwalior's Chaturbhuj temple, and this was the first and the oldest mention of 0 anywhere in the world. So this is how the world got 0 into being as such. So that's good quizzing there from MES College. Team number 6 have gotten the answer. Okay, I guess the next question is also direct to MES College. So guys, this is your question. This is the grave of Yang Tai Chow. He was a migrant to India. He set up a sugar mill in a government land in East India, adjacent to the place shown here. How is his contribution immortalized in India? Indians did something to immortalize this guy's contribution of setting up a sugar mill in government land in East India. So what did the Indian government do in order to immortalize his contribution to India? Something that all of us are familiar in our daily lives. MES, your answer.
Related to health?
No, we want a specific answer, guys.
Flexibility, maybe.
No, passing you, team 1. Dan and Sagar, you have an answer?
Is there a product related to sugar? Something which we consume?
No, the answer, the question is already on sugar. So we want a very specific answer.
Is it a beer, alcohol?
Passing you to team number 2. Team number 2. Guys, PS University, what's your answer?
Is it?
Guys, please be alert.
Is it Parliament?
No, it's not. Passing you, team number 3, Presidency University, Ashrita.
No, sir.
No, passing you. Team number 4, Shisharipuram, you are having an answer?
The sugar board is named after this person?
No. Guys are almost getting it, but the answer will stun you anyways. Okay. Team 5, GMIT, you have an answer?
Yes. Rajesh, do you know anything about this?
No. Don't know.
No.
Okay, fine. Guys, this is very simple. This is why sugar was named Chini in Hindi. Chini Kam, as we say. So his name was immortalized in India by naming the Hindi word for sugar as Chini. So you see, Chini is not therefore a Hindi word. It's a Chinese word. And Chini got its name because of this guy's setting off the sugar mill factory in India. And that's how Chini has come into the world today in India, meaning sugar. So that was the answer that we were looking out for, guys. So that completes the first 6 questions of this round. We have another 6 questions of this round, starting off again with Dayanand Sagar College. Dayanand Sagar College, if you're ready, this is your second question of the round. Here it goes. Okay. Thomas Edmondson invented a technique and built this machine for specific purpose. He evolved a process for preparing output of this machine via a mechanism on wood blocks. So this machine that he basically came out with is giving output to something that Indians are very familiar with. And that also became a standard across Europe and Asia. So in India, these things are being used even still. I mean, the output of this machine is being used still in some states. What is the output of this invention? So that is the invention of Thomas Edmondson. It is built on wooden blocks. It gives rise to an output, something that most of us are really familiar with here in India.
Tony, you have an answer? Hello? Sir, is this fermentation of a beer or a wine?
That's too much of wine and beer. No, there's only one question on beer and allowed. So passing you there to team number 2. PS, guys, you have an answer?
I think
Yes, Madu. Okay.
No answer, sir.
No answer. Fine. Team 3, presidency.
Sir, is it used to store bottles?
What kind of bottles, dear?
Glass bottles?
No, wrong. Sorry, passing you. Nothing to do with glass and bottles. Team 4. Shisharipuram, guys.
Switch. On-off switch.
No, it's not on-off switch. Oh, I thought your switch is getting on-off here. I got a nerve now. All right. Okay. GMIT, team 5.
Books.
Passing you there. GMIT, MES College. Answer.
No, sir, I didn't get the option to speak only.
Okay, GMIT. Yes.
Sir, is it a book rack?
It's not a book rack. Passing you, team 6.
I think printing tickets.
Printing?
Tickets.
What tickets?
Tickets. I don't know about that.
Guys, I can give you 5 points because the answer is correct, but then it's not fully correct. Guys, this is a machine that is used to print the railway platform tickets in India. So that's why it's called the Edmondson ticket. People, if you have traveled by trains, I mean, 3-4 years back and all, and even to this date in some of the places there, it's very familiar, called the Edmondson ticket. So this is the machine that is used to come out with the platform tickets. So we give you 5 points because we wanted a specific answer there. So we now go to the next team, which is PS University. Your direct question, the second question in this round. Here we go. Okay, what is this? This is a constellation. We find this constellation somewhere. Where do we find it in the world of business and economics? I haven't called what this constellation is purposely because that will lead you to the answer. I just put an image, a rough image of this constellation and something that we use in our daily lives.
Yes.
Passing you there to team number 3, presidency.
Correlation or regression?
Oh, that's too much. I'm a statistics faculty, but I don't want to include correlation and regression in my quiz at least. So Ashika, please make your video visible. It's getting out. We cannot qualify you if this continues to happen. Thank you for the concern. Passing you to team number 4, Shisharipuram.
Is it money?
What money? Like, can you be specific?
The coin.
Coin. What coin?
Coin.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you only 5 points there and not pass the question because it would be a link or a clue to the other teams there. Because this is got to do with money, yes. This is called the Urion constellation, guys. This is something that you could find it on your notes. This is being purposely done on all the notes across the world, not just in India. to figure out a lot of ideas and things that are related to currency, and to see through that counterfeiting of currencies is basically being tracked. So to see through that counterfeit currencies are being tracked and being managed, they add these Urion constellations, and you could see there in different countries it is there in different forms. You could see that in Euro there is an into mark, in India we have a zero mark. So that is the answer that we were looking out for. All right, so that is the 5-pointer that Shesharipuram guys have got. The next question direct to Ashrita. Ashrita, we may have to disqualify this question if you're not there visible on screen.
Actually, I'm online, sir. I don't know.
Okay. But are you visible? Is the screen visible to you?
Yes, sir. I can see the screen. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Am I visible now?
Yeah, done. Ashita, this is your direct question for this round. Here we go. You have to work on this. These are the 4 colors of what we call the Earth Collection by Ralph Lauren. Why did the brand choose only these 4 colors and not any other color for this limited edition sale that happened in late 2019? This is called the Earth Collection. These are the 4 colors they chose. What was the funda behind Ralph Lauren, which is a famous brand of t-shirts? Rahul Gandhi will always be in news for wearing these t-shirts, all right, because he's very likely of Ralph Lauren brand. So anyway, so the answer is not related to Rahul Gandhi as such, but what is the funda behind this brand choosing only these 4 colors in their Earth Collection for the limited sale that happened in the later part of 2019?
Sir, is it because to bring awareness? Is it because to bring awareness about the environment to the people?
No, it's not to create awareness about the environment. Passing you to team 4, Shesharipuram College.
Climate change.
No, it's not climate change. Passing you to team 5, JMIT.
Rajesh, is this the winter season, as they mentioned, the late 2019?
Oh, season-wise. No, not season-wise. Passing you to team 6, MES College.
Eco-friendly?
Eco-friendly, no. Blue is not eco-friendly. Okay, passing to team 1, Dayanand Sagar College.
Represents 4 colors, what is seen around, like water, blue, green trees, white sky.
Sir, is it about sustainability?
No, it's not about both the answers that you about both things. So passing you to team number 2 there.
Something related to a specific sport.
Specific?
Sport.
No, it's not to do with specific sport. Okay, guys, this was a tough one, but I thought anybody would crack it for that matter. But anyways, no issues. For the benefit of the audience and the participants, this is the answer. It's pretty descriptive. Tony's video, please, can we enable it? Yeah, guys, this is the answer. Okay, these are the only 4 colors that are visible when you're away from Earth. So if you want to see Earth from outside Earth, these are the only 4 colors that will be visible to anyone. So when you're not on Earth and you are viewing it from outside, these are the only 4 colors that are visible to anyone. So what do they wanted to prove? That's depending on what time you're looking planet Earth from outside Earth. Ralph Lauren chose these colors, namely white, green, navy blue, and baby blue, to position their brand as one that looks best even outside of Earth. So that was the funda, the marketing genius that they had in their minds. And that is the answer that I was looking out for. Okay, no team's getting it, but pretty much good to know all these facts in the world of business and marketing. Okay, passing to the next question to team number 4, direct. Sagar and Simha, this is your question. Okay. This is a venture at Leh, LEH Leh, in India, whose major clients and customers are monks. For what specific reason is this particular store gaining popularity in the recent times? It's called Incredible Himalaya, a small shop in Leh.
Okay.
The major customers are monks. So what specific reason is this particular shop or is this particular I mean, this is subliminal
But you
messages.
told the int, sir.
No, that's your problem. You should have not given it to them, right? So that's how it works in quizzing. So this is Durex ad, Happy Father's Day. The points go to them. So if you're not very sure, then you will not have to tell it at all. That's how it goes. Okay, I guess that brings us to the last question, which is a direct to MES College. After this, we'll be going to the final round. Guys, MES College, your direct question is pretty tough. Let's see if you could work it out. Mature audience, so let's get into what it is. Shown in the visual are the attendants of goddesses Aphrodite and Hera. Their name meant grace, beauty, festivity, dance, and song. The idea of using their name to describe these things in management was given by Max Weber. What word thus resulted in the world? The origin of this word, which is pretty familiar to all of us, is having
Afros.
Sorry, team 6, answer?
Afros.
No, team 1.
Don't you have any answer?
No, bro. No.
No, bro. Thanks, bro. Team 2, you have an answer? Yes.
Is it SWOT analysis?
No, it's not SWOT analysis. Now, what did you identify as strength and weakness is pretty cryptic there. We'll get back to you on that later. But team 3, Ashrita, you have an answer?
So the word is bureaucracy.
No, it's closer to bureaucracy, but not bureaucracy. That's not the answer, but good try there. Passing to team 4. Shishadipuram, guys, you have an answer?
Leadership.
What leadership? Leadership is a very general term.
Okay.
Many variants of leadership.
Democratic leadership.
So passing you over democratic leadership. Team 5. GMIT, you have an answer?
Rajesh, do you know any answer?
The previous team has given you the link. The last of the previous questions has come back to you now. It's a blessing in disguise time. No? Okay. The question was to MES, so they don't get a chance once again. Guys, charisma, what we call charismatic leadership in management, which was attributed to Adolf Hitler by Max Weber. That is the answer that we were looking out for. So that is charisma or charismatic leadership. So that is the answer that we were looking out for. I guess the scores are getting ready. We'll just wait for a minute. So we have the rounds at the end of round 2. PS are at 30. Jason are at 25. MES are at 25. So that is the scores, guys, at the end of round 2. That brings us to the final round, a round that clubs, entertainment, and a lot of other things. So this, I guess you guys experienced it in the prelims also. The only thing is here we are going to add a song and have an important clue in the song as well that will take you to the answer. I'll explain to you what the round is. This is called Cryptic Tales. Because it's all cryptic, you will have to make out what is the thing as such. So this is called lateral thinking in business quizzing. So there'll be 4 images that will be shown on the screen. And these images will have to be linked to the song that is being played. And then you guys will have to give an answer that connects 4 images and the song. So this is again a non-buzzing round. However, passing is allowed. And when I say passing is allowed, for example, if you guys get 2 images correct and you give the answer, still the remaining teams can give the clues correctly for whatever is remaining. For example, if team number 1 cracks 2 clues and gives the answer, they will anyway get 30 points. However, because the remaining 2 more clues are not cracked, it would still be left. They could still go ahead and explain the relationship to that. And if they get those clues correct, they will get the remaining points in the question. But if a team is getting everything correct, this is the biggest game changer for you, because 60 points are at stake for every correct question or every correct answer that you get. Okay, so this is therefore called lateral. Ready? Good to go? We can start off here. Technical team? Yeah. So guys, if you're all ready, this is the first question coming to Dayanand Sagar. Again, there are 12 questions in this round. Dayanand Sagar College. As soon as the question is over, you'll be given 20 seconds. As soon as, when I say the question is over, the song is for 1 minute, guys. All songs that are being played will be played for 1 full minute. At the end of 1 minute, you'll be given another 10 more seconds to arrive at your answer. So each team will be given 70 seconds, therefore, as soon as the question is there in front of you, to work on it and then arrive at the answer as such. Right? So the first question to Dayanand Sagar College is the
Sumant, you have an answer?
I think the lyricist is Javed Akhtar maybe, and Farhan Akhtar, yeah, fine, they are related. And Beardo's brand ambassador is Farhan itself. So is it like Excel production? Because they might be having stake in Dirt Machine. And that the mountains look like a scene from one of his movies maybe. I think it may not be that.
It is muted, sir. Sir.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Okay, Sagar, your answer is wrong. We cannot give it to you there. Sumant, sorry. Sumant, your answer is wrong. We cannot give it to you there. Passing with team 2, PS.
Sir, it's KG. Farhan Akhtar is the producer.
Can you be specific? PS, what's your answer?
KGF. KGF movie.
Okay, explain how.
Farhan Akhtar is the producer and for Hindi rights. And Beardo, it's Yash is the brand ambassador. Raveena Tandon is playing the role of some Ramika Sen, and Dirt Machine is the customized bike that which he used for Rocky by something. And this is KGF, sir. This is Kolar Goldfields.
Okay, amazing there. You get all the 60 points. That's the correct answer that we were looking out for, guys. This is KGF 2. So you could see that. Just a second. Guys, so it's the answer that we were looking out for. That was KGF 2. Yeah, so the connection is being explained by them correctly. So Dirt Machine, Beard are connected. Dirt Machine is, of course, the bike that is used in the movie. And then you have Beard, which is Yash, brand ambassador. As they pointed out rightly, Ravina Tandon is playing Ramika's scene in KGF 2. Farhan Akhtar is the producer, or he's the distributor of KGF 2 Bollywood version, and that is the Kolar Goldfields for you as such. So that's the answer that we were looking out for. Okay, next question, direct to team number 2. That's PS University. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
మంచి పోలికేది నాకు తట్టలేదు గాని అమ్మో ఈ లవ్వనేది బబ్లు గమ్ము అంటుకున్నదంటే పోదు నమ్ము ముందు నుంచి అందరన్న మాటే గాని మళ్ళీ అంటున్నానే అమ్ము ఇది చెప్పకుండా వచ్చేతమ్ము ప్రేమ నా పలేవు నన్ను నమ్ము ఎంతగానే ఎదురు చూపుకి తగినట్టుగా నువ్వు బదులు చెబితివే అరే దేవుడా తలో పడే పిల్లడాంట దగ్గరై నన్ను చేరదీస్తివే బుట్ట బొమ్మ నన్ను చుట్టుకుంటివే జిందగీకే అడ్డ బొమ్మై జంట కట్టుకుంటివే బుట్ట బొమ్మ నన్ను చుట్టుకుంటివే జిందగీకే అడ్డ బొమ్మై జంట కట్టుకుంటివే.
Yes, you have an answer?
It's Make My Trip.
Make My Trip?
Yeah.
Wrong. We are going to pass you with that.
Yeah. We can give the connection.
Connection to what?
Yeah. Allu Arjun is the.
Guys, if your answer is wrong,
I'll tell.
you see Make My Trip. One sec.
Yeah.
You gave the answer Make My Trip, which is wrong. So if your first answer is wrong, then there is no point in explaining the remaining connections.
We were explaining.
No. You gave the answer as Make My Trip, which is wrong.
No. We were
You
explaining.
should not give the wrong answer and then go ahead with the correct explanation. So we'll pass you with that. Residency University. Give the correct answer first. If your answer you're giving correct first is wrong, then we will not be taking the explanation further. Residency, Ashita, you have an answer?
Sir, no, sir.
You don't have an answer. Okay, Shesharipuram, guys.
I have an answer, sir. We have an answer. Red bus.
Okay.
So Allu Arjun is the brand ambassador of Red Bus, and that person, with formals, he might be the founder. Goa Weibo is the parent company of Red Bus.
Okay.
And that Make My Trip might be the direct parent of Red Bus.
Okay, and what has Dhoni got to do there?
Dhoni Balbir Singh. So it is red.
All right, I'll give you 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 40 points there.
So there's a disturbance.
Dhoni appeared for Red Bus. And I'm sorry, there's a technical issue. We'll get back to you soon.
The internet issue is there. 1 second. My internet is back. I'm just putting it back. Oh,
Answer correct.
Yeah, okay. I guess we are audible. We are going to give you 40 points. You couldn't get the 2 clues there. You could not say what was Make My Trip got to do with. They are their travel partners and ally with them. And of course, Dhoni's clue could not get it properly because he was a brand ambassador for Red Bus. In fact, with this hockey thing, there was this very famous ad wherein Dhoni comes and takes all the girls to the bus and they leave to a nearby destination. So that was the link. Yeah. Is that clear? No disturbances? Fine, good to go. Okay. All right. Next question, direct to E3, that is Residency University. Ashita, here is your question.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Okay, guys, Ashrita, you have an answer?
Sir, I would like to link, sir, this Manyavar
I
mode.
want the answer first.
Sir, I don't know the answer, sir.
If you don't know the answer, you cannot link anything. We want the answer to be told first. Okay.
Sir, it's about lifestyle.
Number 4.
Lifestyle.
Okay. Team number 4. Sheshadipuram, guys, you have an answer? Hello, team number 4. Sheshadipuram, you have an answer?
Aditya Birla Group. Aditya Birla Group.
Aditya Birla Group passing you. That's the wrong answer. Team number 5.
Rajesh, do you know anything about this? Rajesh?
No, so I think jewelers, I think.
Jeweler, sir?
No, passing you on that. Team number 6.
Is it Unilever?
No, it's not Unilever. Passing you that to team number 1.
Is there any IPL team?
No, it's nothing to do with IPL. Passing to team number 2. Yes.
Is it Shah Rukh Khan?
It is not Shah Rukh Khan. Jyotika was spared by Shah Rukh Khan, so it is not Shah Rukh Khan. All right. Guys, for the benefit of all of you, I have not put the answer slide for this round because I need to explain. Guys, these are the brands that are endorsed by husband and wife, couple, real life couples. Okay, so T Decor, Shah Rukh Khan and Gauri Khan, Rexona, Naga Chaitanya and Samantha, PC Jewelers, Akshay Kumar and Twinkle Khanna, Mohe and Manyavar, that is Virushka, that's Virat Kohli and Anushka. And of course, the song Jyotika and Surya come together for the brew ad. So the Nescafe ad. So for Nescafe, yeah. So that's the answer that we were looking out for. So it's basically couples. Okay. All right. So that was the answer that we were looking out for. Good to go. Team 4. Here's your direct next one. Okay. Listen to this. Team 4, this is your question.
వట్టి గంజి నీడ తాగినాడు మట్టిలోని అరే బెంచి కారు ఎక్కినాడు మట్టిలోని ఈ జీవితం కోసం మనం పుట్టగానే మనతో పాటు తెచ్చిందేంటి తీసుకెళ్ళ కిక్కు ఎక్కలే సిగ్గుపోయలే.
Okay, GMIT, answer first.
So there's a disturbance.
I'm sorry. Shesharipuram?
So there's a disturbance.
What disturbance?
So there's a disturbance.
What's the disturbance?
Sir, it's our question.
Yes, it's your question. I'm sorry. I misspelled it. It's yours.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, it's yours.
Sir, Yes, sir. We have an answer. We have an answer.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello, we have an answer. We have an
Yes, please go ahead.
We have an answer. Patanjali.
Okay, explain.
The first is Acharya Balakrishna, founder of Patanjali.
Okay.
The BSNL tagged with Patanjali to issue SIM cards.
Great.
And this Patanjali, this headquarters Haridwar.
Okay.
And the video is a Saundarya range of products. The heroine is Saundarya.
Oh, amazing. Correct. Okay. And what is that symbol?
And the Future Group.
Okay.
Sir, there's a disturbance.
Explain.
Future Group had tied with Patanjali to deliver that the products of Patanjali.
Okay, great. The 60 points go to that's the correct answer that we were looking out for.
Future Group Big Bazaar.
Correct.
They keep the products of Patanjali and
okay. Sagar, it's correct. Hello, Sagar, it's correct. The question is done. Yeah, correct. So 60 points there. The correct answer that we were looking out for was that. The answer is Patanjali. He has explained, I guess, all the connections there. The song had Saundarya in it, and Patanjali's beauty products are called the Saundarya products. So that is the link that we were looking out for. Okay, that brings us to question number 5. Guys, we are able to hear you guys out there, so it's fine. Don't get panicked. There's a team that's coordinating here. Things are fine. Okay. Direct question to team number 5. Guys, here is your question.
ಹಾತಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಿಯಂ ಟ್ಯೂನು ಹಾಕಿದೆ ರೂಬಾರು ರೂಬಾರು ಈ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ FM ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹಾಡಿದೆ ರೂಬಾರು ರೂಬಾರು ಬದ್ಮಾಶು ನನ್ನ ದಿಲ್ ಖುಷಿಯಿಂದ ಪಲ್ಟಿ ಹೊಡೆದಿದೆ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನೇ ನೋಡುತ್ತ ಸೀಟಿ ಹೊಡೆದಿದೆ ಅಯ್ಯಯ್ಯೋ ಎಕ್ಕುಟ್ ಹೋದೆ ನಾ ಸುರಾಂಗನಿ
ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಈಗ ರಾಮರಾಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲ
ನಾನೊಬ್ನೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾಲಾಡುಕ ಸುರಾಂಗನಿ ಸುರಾಂಗನಿ ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಹಿಡುಕ FM ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂದ ಹಾಡಿದೆ.
You have an answer? Answer first. Ramraj. Wrong. Passing you there. 6. MES College.
Is it Himalaya Holdings?
It's not Himalaya Holdings. Passing you to team 1. Dayanand Sagar College. Guys, you have an answer? No? Passing you to PES University. Answer?
Is it something related to Narnia movie?
No, it's not related to Narnia movie. Has Darshan got anything to do with Narnia? Not so soon, I suppose. Okay. Presidency. Passing you to team 3.
Sir, is it related to the product? No, sir. I'm not getting the answer.
You're not getting the answer. Okay. Passing to team 5. GMIT. Sorry, Shesharipuram. I'm sorry, Shesharipuram. Team 4. You have an answer? It's pretty cryptic. No. That's it. Okay, guys, listen to this. These are the most widely used fonts in business transactions. Microsoft Office Word font. Himalaya is a font. Broadway is a font. Arial is a font. That half animal, half man is called Centaur. Centaur. So it's Centaur. And the song has Kartika Nair. Kartika is the most widely used font in India. The Indian font, the Indian variety of font is Kartika. So that's why I have added Kartika Nair's song. That's the link there, pretty cryptic there, but that's the answer that we were looking out for. So these are all the most widely used fonts in business transactions. Okay. So with that, we'll get into question number 6, MES College. Okay, guys, MES College, your question. Here we go.
मुंह तो बंद करो अंकल।
इश्क जैसे है एक आगे, इश्क है एक तूफान, इश्क के आगे बेबस है दुनिया में हर इंसान, इश्क में सब दीवाने हैं, इश्क में सब हैरान, इश्क में सब मुश्किल है, इश्क में सब आसान, देखो प्यारे ये नजारे ये दीवाने ये सब हैं, इश्क में कैसे
हाय तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहे, हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहे, तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहे, हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहे।
If you don't know Kannada, that is called Vajreshwari Combines. It's written as Sri Vajreshwari Combines. Okay, Team 6, your answer.
Is it Red Chilies Entertainment?
Sorry?
Red Chilies.
No, it's not Red Chilies Entertainment.
Is it Kapoor Productions?
Team 1. Is it Red Chilies Entertainment?
Is it a location? Bangalore?
Team 1. No, it's not Bangalore. Team 2. PS, guys, you have an answer? Passing you, Team 3. Presidency, you have an answer?
No, sir.
No. Team 4. Shadies, you have an answer?
Byju's.
No, it's not Byju's. Passing you, Team 5.
Sir, Ravichandran.
Oh, not Ravichandran, not luckily him. Guys, the answer was actually given by Team 6, but they gave that as a second answer. Therefore, I'm not able to take that.
Sir, no. I said for the first time, Red Chilies. Yeah.
Red Chilies was the wrong one. The Kapoor Productions, I heard somebody saying.
Is it a Kapoor Productions?
Answer. So these are the companies that are founded by husband and wife, co-preneurs, as what we call in business. SlideShare, Kaspersky, Vajreshwari Combines, and the first image there, guys, is Chumbak. Chumbak is that design thing that you guys find in malls and all that. And of course, the song is from Mehuna, which is produced by Shah Rukh Khan, of course, his wife Gauri Khan. So that was the answer that we were looking out for. The sixth team gave the answer in a flash of a second, the wrong one, which is why we say that you have to please coordinate among yourselves before you emit any correct answers. But because that was the second answer that you guys gave, I could not take it. And therefore you will be losing your points over there as such. Okay, so with that we'll get into the second round of questions in the same round. We'll get into the next question that is direct to the Anand Sagar College again. Guys from PSC, this is your last question in the quiz. Here we go. This is your question. Okay, Anand Sagar, your answer. Guys, If you guys are not able to see the screen, it's only attributable to your network issues. We hold no responsibility for it. But the other teams are able to see it. So if for any reason, if you're not able to see it, it's not our responsibility. We have very clearly instructed you that the network issues will have to be sorted before the quiz of this nature is conducted. So if either of the teams are not able to view the slide, we're not going to make it visible to you once again there. Okay? Yeah, Diane Sagar, your answer.
Only you have answer or shall I go?
I think the girl is Maren Morris. I'm not sure. If you have a better answer, please go ahead.
Yeah, I feel it is United Nations.
Passing you wrong, that's not United Nations. Team 2. PS University. PS, guys, you have an answer?
Is it something Donald Trump?
No, it's not Donald Trump. Passing you there. Team 3. Presidency. Ashrita.
Sir, autobiography book. Autobiography book.
No, it's not autobiography book. Team 4. Shisharipuram.
Sir, Google. Google.
Can you explain?
Backrub was the earlier name of Google.
Okay, then?
Then Abdul Kalam was invited for.
Invited for what? Okay, I'm going to give you 20 points there. One for answering the correct answer and one for giving the earlier name of Google was Backrub. It would next pass on to GMIT. Guys, you have an answer for the remaining clues. No, GMIT, you don't have an answer. Okay, yes.
The girl is
Okay, GMIT, yes.
co-founder of Google.
No, not really. No. On MAS.
Like Google pays tribute to APJ Abdul Kalam on some.
It pays tribute to everybody, not just him. Anyway, wrong. That's not the answer that we were looking out for. I guess it was Daniel Sagar's question, so it did not come to you. Fine, guys. The answer that I was looking out for is, of course, Google. Okay, Google in India had all these languages because Abdul Kalam once expressed to Larry Page that I'm finding it very difficult to search Google on my regional languages. So the idea to start off Google in regional languages start off because Abdul Kalam recommended the same to Larry Page, the founder. The lady there is Sundar Pichai's wife. So that's the connect there. I could not put Sundar Pichai's photo for obvious reasons. And the goats there, Google has the world's biggest goat grazing community. They let goats come to their offices and graze all the weed over there. And of course, the song has Jennifer Lopez. Guys, if all of you are wondering how did Google start off with Google Images, it was because of this Jennifer Lopez very famous dress, that green color dress that made waves many years back. So people badly wanted to view that image, and that is where Google started off its Google Images service as a separate addition to Google. That was because people made a request to Google that they wanted a separate forum to view the images, and that's how Google Images had its history, to view that dress, that green color dress, curvy dress of Jennifer Lopez who appears in the song. So that was the link that I was looking out for. So Team 4 gets 20 points for cracking only 2 links. That's the answer, and Backrub being the early name of it. So if you are done, we will get into the second question to PS University. Yes. Ashrita, your video. Yeah, Ashrita, we can't help it. We'll go ahead. The second question to PS University.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Sir, it's not, the screen is not working, sir. It's not visible.
The others, it's visible to all, so we really can't help it.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. Just 1 second. Yeah, it's loaded, sir.
सुनो ना संग मरमर ये मीनारे कुछ भी नहीं है
हमारा सुनो ना संग मर ये मिला
Okay, PS, you have an answer?
Sir, is it Taj Mahal?
Can you explain?
Donald Trump recently visited Taj Mahal.
Okay.
Being shot in front of Taj Mahal, Kyrgyzstan.
Okay.
And Brook Bond's parent company is Taj Mahal.
Okay.
Woman Irani. Woman Irani, we don't know the was he was there in an ad, I guess.
No, he wasn't there in an ad. I'll tell you. Your answer is first of all partly correct. So I'm going to give you, 20 points for that, 30 points for that. One for the song, one for the answer, and one for Brook Bond. And remaining 3 clues are still there to be answered. Passing those 3 clues to the remaining participants. Ashrita, do you have an answer? To link Donald Trump, Boman Irani, and that image that you're seeing there at the last. Ashrita is not there, so passing you that. Shisharipuram.
An answer, sir.
Yeah, answer please.
Donald Trump used to own a casino called Taj Mahal.
Okay, correct. Next.
So that is one clue. Boman Irani. That is that?
No, not getting it. Okay. 10 points there to team number 4 in this question, and 30 to team number 2. That's for the attention of my scorers here. Guys, the answer that we were looking out for. Okay, GMIT, you still have a chance to crack the remaining 2.
No, sir.
No, thank you. Team 6.
No.
No. Team 1, Dayanand Sagar.
Sir, Boman Irani worked in Taj Mahal Palace and Towers, and the crystals there might be like mica crystals or marbles.
No. Boman Irani worked in Taj Mahal Palace.
Yeah, Taj Mahal Palace and Towers.
Okay, guys. Boman Irani worked not in Taj Mahal Palace. He worked in Taj Hotel. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to give you that 10 for cracking that clue partly. Guys, that is the Agra Peda sweet. The Agra Peda is a sweet that's originated from Taj, and therefore has the Taj link there. Okay, so the answer that we were looking out for was Taj. Boman Irani worked in Taj Hotels. Donald Trump has Taj Casinos. Brook Bond is a variant of Taj brand. And that is, of course, Agra Peta. So anyway, good to see 3 teams getting points for the same question. So 20 for team 2 and 10 for Shisharipuram and 10 for Dayanand Sagar. So that's the division of the points there. And that's our discretion to it.
30 or 20?
Yes, 24.
Team 2.
Team 2, how much?
30 or 20, sir?
Sorry, that's 30.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, next question to Presidency University. Here we go. Ashita, this is your question.
सांस में तेरी सांस मिली तो मुझे सांस आई मुझे सांस आई मुझे सांस
छूली जिस्म की खुशबू तू जो पास आई तू जो पास आई तू जो पास आई
Okay, Ashrita, you have an answer?
Sir, the answer is Byju's. Byju's.
Explain.
Sir, the first cricket, the shirt what it's wearing, it is a brand. It was a brand ambassador for Indian cricket team. The second photo shows the founder, and third photo that is Walt Disney. The Byju's app, I mean, was collaborated with Disney, and then. Fourth video, I mean, fourth picture where Think and Learn Private Limited is the tagline, and the video which is shown that is Shah Rukh Khan was the person who I'm not getting the name. I'm brand ambassador for that, sir.
Okay, what else can Shah Rukh Khan do? He cannot learn, right? Okay, Ashrita, your Oppo answer. Okay, anyone wanting to crack the remaining part? Ashrita is correct with the final answer. She's correct. Shah Rukh Khan. So 10 plus 10, 20, and that is the founder. 30.
Sir, and the shirt also, sir. Shirt.
No, it's not correct. 40. We have two more things to be tracked there. One is Disney and one is Oppo. Team 4, if you have an answer. Yes, next team. Team 4.
Sir, Team 4.
Yes, Team 4.
Sir, are we audible?
Yes, you're audible. No, Think and Learn is answered.
Learn Private.
That is answered. That is answered.
Private. Think and Learn Private Limited is the parent company.
No, that is answered.
Private Limited.
Many clues
Think
are
and Learn Private Limited is the parent company. Sir.
Okay, next.
Okay, the Byju's are now the sponsors for him.
Sponsors.
Okay, sir, am I audible?
Yes.
Sir, there is a low bandwidth in the Vasuki's account, sir. We have green dot in our app.
That's been solved. Okay, passing you, Team 5 there.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, GMIT.
Sir, we have a good connection here, sir. It's showing that we have a good connection. But due to low bandwidth, your video is not being visible.
It's pretty much visible here that our bandwidth has no issues. We are seeing it here.
Byju's are the brand.
Sir, due to low bandwidth.
Sir, can you please stop with it? It's been passed to the next team. Could you please stop with it? Radhimna, just
are we audible? Hello?
Yeah, Team 5.
Low bandwidth in your.
Byju's are the brand ambassador for the Indian jersey. Shah Rukh Khan is the brand ambassador for the Byju's.
Okay, guys, we'll stop this question here. Listen here. Hello.
Sir, we had an answer, sir.
Listen. We are ready to decide the points. Listen, all of you, listen. I'm going to give you Sagar. You will be given 3 points. The remaining 40 points will be given to her. There is no Disney connection that is being cracked. Think and Learn was answered by Ashrita. So we are going to clear the air here. So 40 points to Ashrita, 10 to Sagar. Disney, if Team 6 has an answer, you can give it.
Sir,
Team 6, Disney answer.
Disney is like partnership for class 1 for Byju. No. For class.
Sir, we had an answer. Excuse me, sir. Sorry to interrupt. We had an answer, but there was an issue with your answer.
That is your problem. Sagar, could you please?
We had green. Sir, we had green connected, sir.
Could you please hold on? Okay. Could you please hold on? So that is it. So 40 plus 10. That's how we are trying to deal with it. Guys, we are not responsible for your network issues. You will have the answer. We are going to be helpless for it. Next question.
So we have not yet answered, sir, for Disney.
Which team?
Team 1.
Yeah, Team 1. Go ahead.
Sir, Byju's and Disney are supposed to launch a co-branded learning app.
No, that's not the connect that I was looking out for. Team 2, yes.
If you give a chance, we'll do it.
Team 2, PS.
Hello. Sir, Disney Connect is that Shah Rukh Khan has, yeah, Disney one, right?
Byju's has a learning app which integrates Disney characters in its learning this thing for the kids. And by Shah Rukh Khan is the brand ambassador of
Guys,
Byju.
there's only one link that you need to answer. I guess you're done with it. Okay. Okay, guys, listen here. We are clearing the end with this question. Live, you cannot have infights here. The question is done. Ashita is given 40 points. The team from Shisharipuram got 10 points. And the team from King's University are given 10 points. Next question direct to Shisharipuram College. Okay, Shisharipuram, this is your question. Okay, Shesharipuram, guys, you have an answer first.
Okay. Tatas.
Shesharipuram, your answer, Tatas?
Yes.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Passing you with Tatas. Team 5. Guys, please include that is. Team 5. GMIT. Passing you team 5.
Do you know anything about this?
No, the guys, you cannot get so much time when the question is not yours. Team 6.
Okay, Gilead is a Russian company. Gilead.
Team 6.
Gilead is a Russian company.
No, I want the answer first.
Oh, Gilead. The company Gilead.
No, it's not. Passing you to team 1.
Sir, COVID-19, Corona.
Can you explain? Explain.
It's New Zealand Prime Minister who declared recently that New Zealand is Corona-free. There is Sonu Sood in the video who is doing charity related to Corona. Ratan Tata as well, he has contributed towards Corona as well. That's Ratan Tata in white shirt.
Okay, great. Correct.
Tony, you know about the rest, Gilead and the flag, the brand. Gilead is a company which sort of is trying to figure out the medicine for Corona, I believe. Medicine for
correct. Okay.
Yeah, and this particular symbol, this
it's a flag. It's a flag.
The flag is Slovenia.
Okay, correct, guys. 60 points there. You're done with your question. Yes, correct. Stop there. So, guys, the answer is these are COVID-19 warriors or people who are helping big time to manage the COVID crisis. So, Gilead is the company behind Rnsitmba, which is the vaccine that is in the testing stages for Corona thing. Sonu Sood, for obvious reasons, helping out big time. And that's the young photo of Ratan Tata, who from the Tata Trusts gave huge sums of money. That is Jacinda Ardern, New Zealand Prime Minister, who recently declared themselves corona-free. And there is a flag of Slovenia, which was the first country in European Union to go corona-free. So this answer is something to do with COVID-19 and the efforts that are being made to combat the same. Okay, so that is the answer. 60 points there to team number 1, that is at the college. So that is the answer that we were looking out for, guys. Okay, next question to GMIT. Guys, this is your question. Listen to this.
नासिक के ढोल पे धन 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 नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया मेरे किस्ताने पे दिन दिन नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया नासिक के ढोल पे धन 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 नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया
Do you have the idea?
एक ही फेमस है मुंबई हो या और दिखा तू तुझे मेरा वाला डांस ये है मेरा वाला डांस मेरा वाला डांस मेरा वाला डांस
Okay, team 5, you have an answer ready. Answer first.
Rajesh, do you have any answer? Rajesh, am I audible to you?
Yes, Subbu. Hello.
Do you know anything related to automobile cabs?
Guys, the name of the hotel there, I'm calling you, it is called Captain's Retreat. It is called Captain's Retreat. The third image there, down. The name of the hotel is not that visible. It's a hotel. It's called the Captain's.
What is that toothpaste name, sir? It is also not visible.
That is Palmolive Men.
Palmolive.
Yes, Palmolive.
Oh, Palmolive. Okay. Rajesh?
Don't know. May I add some product?
You have an answer or no? Okay. Passing you, team 6.
Sir, is it Dabur red paste?
No, it's not Dabur Red Paste. Passing you to team 1.
Sir, it is a captain of a cricket team.
No, I have a specific answer.
Sir, is it Kapil Dev?
Can you explain?
Sir, Ranveer Singh, like he tried to mimic Kapil Dev's shot recently.
He plays Kapil Dev in one of the recent movies which is going to get released.
Okay.
Go ahead, Tony. Captain, that hotel name Captain is related to the Captain Kapil Dev.
No, not wrong. Not right. Next clues.
Palmolive Men. I think Zycom is. There is one captain which is brand ambassador of Zycom.
Wrong.
Okay.
Sir, Kapil Dev has stake in Zycom.
Yes, correct. Okay.
Palmolive.
Palmolive and one more. Wow Caps.
Sir, Palmolive, Kapil Dev used to do an ad in the earlier days.
Okay, correct. Okay.
Wow Cabs is Karnataka actually. So,
okay, guys. Anyone else trying? There are 3 more clues there.
Sir, Kapil Dev launched Wow Caps recently, sir, in 2009.
Guys, see, Dayanand Sagar, when I say it is out to the next teams, you cannot come back and answer because your time is done there. No, we cannot keep
invested in Wow Cabs.
Yes. So the team number 2, you have the chance to crack Wow Cabs, the hotel there. 2 more clues pending.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. PS University, 2 more clues pending. You have an answer or no? No, passing you. Team 3, residency.
In the hotel, in the hotel, Kapil Dev had eaten, sir. He had posted.
No, wrong. I'm sorry there. Sorry for them, guys. Clues that your stake still.
Sir, Wow Cabs, he was the investor in Wow Cabs.
Okay, correct. Next.
So, Captain's Retreat. So, his hotel is Captain's Retreat. Like, he owns the Captain's Retreat.
Hello. So,
Hello?
Yes, tell me.
He owns the
We have
captain's
an
answer, sir.
Correct. He owns the Captain Retreat Hotel. That is correct. So 20 points to them. And team 4 20 and team 1 gets 30. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Jai, the disconnect, we can't help it.
Sir, we had an answer, sir. It got disconnected.
No, that is not our problem. We are very clearly told that if you have a network issue, then you will have to take the responsibility because
Sir,
we cannot
it's
pause
a
the
100
question.
Mbps, 100 Mbps Wi-Fi, sir. We were.
That's okay. I mean, we are trying to go ahead. That's it. Okay, the last question to team number 6 MES. This is your question.
अकल का मारा है रे तू लड़के और लड़के कहाँ से आया है रे तू प्यारा है शक्ल से अकल का मारा है रे तू चल गई बातों से चल गई हाँ खल गई तुझे खल गई मेरी बेपरवाही खल गई तुम धर्मा तू किस खेत की मूली है जरा बता पे ब्रेकिंग न्यूज हर मेरा घाघरा बगदाद से लेके दिल्ली आगरा पे ब्रेकिंग न्यूज हर मेरा घाघरा बगदाद से लेके दिल्ली आगरा
Okay, team 6, answer.
Sir, it is Aquaguard.
Passing you with Aquaguard, it's wrong. Team 1, answer first.
Next word is
Passing you, team 2. Guys, PS guys, answer.
These are the
Very workable guys, very workable.
Pharmaceutical companies.
No. We want a specific answer, guys. Just giving the clue to the others, that's it.
These are the companies
Passing
which are
you to team
working
3.
on.
So we are answering.
Pharmaceutical industry, that's it. Team 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Ashita, you have an answer?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Team 4, Sheshalipuram.
So we have an answer.
Yes.
Hydroxychloroquine.
Sorry?
Hydroxychloroquine is the answer.
No, wrong. Passing you. Team 5.
No, sir.
Sorry. You have an answer, team 5? Oh, I guess there's a disconnection there. The question was for team 6, so they cannot answer. Guys, the answer is Viagra. So that is the chemical formula for Viagra. It's called sildenafil. The chemical composition, that's how it is written. Pfizer is the company behind Viagra internationally. FDA is the Food and Drug Administration Authority in the USA that administers this drug. Ajanta Pharma is the company that basically distributes and supplies Viagra in India. And this song made huge waves because there is a line in the song, if you have heard, it says Via Agra. And then this was misconceptualized by the board as Viagra when the song was released. And it made huge noise whether it was Via Agra or Viagra. So hence the song. So no team's getting it. So that's the link that we were looking out for. So it will take perhaps a minute or two to finalize the scores. Before that, a big shout out to all my team members here who've been spending a lot of their time in putting up this entire show. First of all, Pradyumna, our technical head, without whom this was not really possible. And of course, to all my quiz committee coordinators, Diksha, Smita, Vasuki, Murli, Priyanka, Meghna, Anaga, Yashas, Abdul, Amit, myself, and from the entire team of Vidvattva. I guess it is a great time. We initially thought whether we are going to make it or not online, but with a few issues, we were able to do it. I thank all the teams for having taken your time off and spending this session with us. We are really happy that so much of you made it online. and made it happen this time as well for that matter. Okay, so we have the winners here. Okay, so for the second time in a row, I guess Sheshadipuram College again have won the quiz. Congrats, Sagar and Simha. You guys have made it as the team number 1 with the winning marks of 185. And then we have the runners, that is PS University, Ajay and Nitin, with 130 points. So these are the winners that we've had for the quizzing round here in Daksh 2020. I thank our management, our chairman, Dr. Aryan Shetty sir, in his absence, our director, Dr. H.N. Shivshankar sir, our principal, Dr. M.K. Venkatesha sir, our head of department, Dr. U. Bhojana sir, all my colleagues, my students of both second and fourth semester MBA, and the entire organizing team of Vidvattva and the students for making this a reality. Thank you one and all. The winning teams will be communicated by us as to how will you go about in procuring the prizes. We will get back to you personally over the phones. Thank you for all your time. I guess we've had an amazing time, and we're going to end this particular session. Thank you one and all once again. Signing off. Thank you.